Isaac Steele coming in sporting a 6-1 record, coming off a TKO victory over Oliver Vadnais back in June at Iron Tiger Fight Series 73, and he has looked mightily impressive in his pro career. 5 of his 6 wins, Eddie, are finishes.
Yeah, I mean, he's only had 1 fight in 2017, but he's got submission and KO wins. Again, 6-1, and his only loss coming to the CFFC champion, Jovan Webb. So, I mean, that's nothing to hang your hat on.
No, it certainly is, and Steele has looked like the real deal so far, as he is about to step into the ISO Sports Zone, getting set to make his way into the cage, taking on Chris the Punisher Petty in this welterweight bout. Steele has done some cross training, took this bout on short notice, but he said, you know, he's been training already. This is not really, even though it is short notice, it really isn't for him.
Right, this is a last-minute fight that was added, and it was added a week ago, you know, so I'm going to hope that these guys have been continued training and always training. This is one of those instances where it pays off to stay in shape.
And he has been staying ready, and he's learned his great habits from being a wrestler his whole life. Wrestled at Ohio State. Obviously, I mean, one of the best wrestling schools in the country at Ohio State here in Columbus. And he has looked to transition that over in his MMA career. Eddie, as we take a look at the tail of the tape, what do you see?
Yeah, I mean, these guys are very similar. With Chris Petty, the thing that he's going to have is he's been very, very active. 4 fights in 16 and 7 in 17, whereas Steele only had 1 fight in 2017. Steele, he's got submission and KO victories, and Chris Petty has wins in all areas of the game. So it's going to be a very interesting fight tonight.
Let's send it over to our announcer, Mike Vale, for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the action started. Our next bout is brought to you by Alliance MMA and MHP. It is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and is in the welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, official weight 169 pounds. He has a professional record of 4 wins, 4 losses, representing Gladiator MMA. Please welcome from Huntsville, Alabama, Chris the Punisher Petty. And now let's welcome his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, official weight 169 pounds. He has a professional record of 6 wins, 1 loss, representing JG MMA and Disabato Wrestling. Let's welcome from Columbus, Ohio, Real Steele, Isaac Steele. The referee in charge, Gary Copeland.
Isaac Steele taking on Chris Petty. Steele 6-1, Petty 4-4. Petty in the black trunks, Steele in the red. 3 5-minute rounds here at Alliance MMA.
Steele comes out southpaw, bouncing around a little bit. Steele with an obvious height advantage here. You can tell he's the lengthier fighter.
Petty on his toes. Side to side movement.
Yeah, Petty looking to load up that right hand.
Steele coming out as a southpaw. Lower leg kick right there again by Petty. And Steele answers with one of his own and gets pushed back.
Yeah, very fast and explosive. Nice leg kick from Petty. Man, you could sure tell Steele was a hardcore wrestler by them ears. Like you said, wrestling Ohio State, that is one of the best wrestling schools in the country.
Certainly is the cream of the crop, and a big right threw Steele off balance there. But Steele popped right back up.
I don't think it hurt him. I think it just caught him off balance. Yep. Steele was in the middle of changing an angle, and Petty just caught him with that right hand.
Petty now switches to southpaw stance.
Steele, nice little combination. Feint hook to an outside leg kick.
Overhand right.
Swing, short arm. Yeah, swing and a miss. Petty is very, very quick.
Steele grabs the right leg and looked for a takedown, but Petty was able to dance out of that one. Now Steele looking to close the distance a bit. Looking for that left. And
There's
now
the
he
time.
goes for the
Beautiful
takedown with the
timing.
single leg. And now Petty trying to combat it, and Steele's able to get Petty down to the ground.
Beautiful timing from Steele, right underneath that combination from Petty.
And now Petty with his back up against the cage.
Yeah, Steele has worked himself into a partial mount.
We'll see if Petty will be able to get to his feet. He does. And now overhand right, and you see some blood coming over the right,
Might be the right
eye
eye.
of Steele.
I don't know if it's an actual cut or. Oh, nice jab from Petty.
And another overhand left connected, and that wobbled Steele a bit.
Yeah, that one connected.
Steele's got to be careful of the power in the hands of Petty, and that one hit the nose,
Finger
and I
in
think
the
that
eye.
might, yep, that looked like a finger in the eye from Steele to Petty.
The power that Petty is throwing with Steele, yeah, he needs to be very conscious of that. Because if one of those connects flush, there's a very good chance that Steele is going to sleep.
And you could see the eyes of Petty having very obviously difficult
See if we can see here.
Let's see if he came in with the open glove, and
Ah.
yep, he did. He scraped him
Raked
right
down
on
both
yeah, he
hands,
got
right
both.
and left. He raked down with the right and stuck the left out.
And and you're starting to try to see that new rule being enforced in a lot of states, Eddie, where they do not want fighters to come in with that open hand.
And you know, it's very easy. It's very easy to do that because you have open-handed gloves, you know, and sometimes your attack begins with an open hand, and sometimes it's just part of your attack. You know, and unfortunately for Petty there, the fingers went right in the eye.
Yeah, and it went in both of them.
Yeah.
At that, you know. And,
Yeah.
And you can see already not only is it a cut, but a
nice big bruise, yeah.
right on the forehead. And
Yeah, I mean, the power that Petty is throwing and the speed, if one of those connects and it connects flush, I really feel like Steele's going to sleep.
And here we go. We resume action as Petty is set to go. And an
Nice
uppercut
movement.
missed, but Steele was able to avoid that, moving to his left.
Beautiful lateral movement from Steele. Oh, goes up high.
And Petty has to be careful of that one. And a straight jab right by Petty, overhand left, and Steele goes down for a takedown. Petty shrugs him off.
Even Petty's jab, you can see how they push Steele's head back.
Another lower leg kick from Petty. And you can see everything Petty throws, he throws it with tremendous power.
There's very dangerous intentions with everything he throws. Everything he throws, he intends to hurt you.
And again, Steele with the high leg kick. And that's one of the things Petty has got to avoid. He leaves his right side exposed to that left high head kick. Now another lower leg kick from Petty.
Tries to come up the middle with that push kick.
And Steele coming forward with the front kick, just missed.
Oh,
And another
right over the top.
huge head kick. And now Petty throwing her overhand right and backs Steele off. And that is the end of the first round here between Steele and Petty.
The speed, I'm telling you, the speed and the power that Petty has, yeah, it's Steele has to be very, very, he has to be able to see that. If he can't see that coming, man, that's lights out.
And that was one of the things that Petty wanted to enforce in this fight, was to push the pace and stand and bang. And he's certainly done that in the first round.
There's the one that knocks him off balance.
Yep. Petty was able to catch him coming in, switching stances, and then uppercut with bad intentions just missed. And then that was the big left that kind of stunned Steele as he was coming in. And then Petty was able to duck under.
Petty he saw that one coming.
And Steele's throwing that left head kick a lot, so that is a knockout type of a shot that Steele's throwing, and Petty's got to continue to be aware of that to avoid that shot. Petty, so far so good through the first round.
Yeah, you know, both guys look good, but I think Petty just, I think he got off a little more.
And this might be one where, you know, this is where Petty wants to keep the fight, and if you're Steele, this is where some adjustments may need to be made.
Yeah, he's going to have to figure out how to get this guy to the ground, and I think that Petty is the stronger fighter here. Every time that Steele gets in on the leg, Petty doesn't seem to have a problem shrugging it off.
Second round here, and a right hand again connected for Petty, and here he comes again, straight forward.
Big shots, those are bad intentions.
Lower leg kick by Steele.
Steele with a nice straight left of his own.
Petty darting in, and there is a leg.
He's got to finish this. He's got to finish this.
And Petty's looking to fight him off, and Steele throws him to the ground, and now Petty's with his back up against the cage.
Yeah, the same spot we had in the first round.
Yep.
We'll see if Steele can do anything different with it.
Yeah, Petty was able to get to his feet the last time, but now Steele sits into the half guard of Petty, looking to take full mounts. And he's sitting there. Petty in dangerous position now. This is the best position that Steele has been in all fight.
Yeah, if you're Steele, he's got a lot of time here. He's got to make the best of it. He has to take advantage of this position because Petty is very explosive. He can explode out of here at any given moment.
And there he is, explodes, and Petty has got to do something to get out of this position. Steele's trying to rain down blows, and now Petty's just trying to power his way out.
That guy literally just did a sit-up.
And now Steele's got the choke, and he sinks it in and finishes it.
What a fast right away. I couldn't see from where we were at, but I don't know if it was a quick tap or it was already that deep right away.
It was deep. It was quick. It was just so smooth. Steele, it looked like Petty was going to get out of that position, but Steele took the back immediately and sunk in the choke during that transition.
Very nice job of transitioning there.
And I think Chris Petty knew right away that he had no chance, as Steele had that choke in and was able to come out with a second round finish submission victory over Chris Petty here at Alliance MMA.
Short notice fight for both of them?
Yeah, they're not interviewing though.
Huh?
They're not interviewing.
Oh shit. Wow.
Highlight clips right now. I got a feeling it really takes a while.
Welcome back to Alliance MMA here. Let's send it over to our announcer, Mike Vale, for the official time of the stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout ends at 1 minute and 34 seconds of round number 2. Referee Gary Copeland stops this bout for your winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke. Real Steele, Isaac Steele.
Isaac Steele with the submission victory.